today's episode of What Can We Learn From, we're taking a look at Sam Bankman Fried, the founder of FTX, which up until a few days ago was one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world, with a market value of $40 billion. How did he do it, and how did it all go wrong? Back in 2014, SBF graduated from MIT with a physics degree. He was quickly hired by Jane Street, a Wall Street trading firm, where he traded ETFs, and 3 years later, he left to start up his own trading firm, Alameda Research. And so this is where it gets interesting. SBF discovered that the prices of Bitcoin had significant price discrepancies on exchanges around the world, often by as much as 10%. For example, he could purchase Bitcoin for $10,000 in the US exchange and sell it on the Japanese Exhange for $11,000. With this strategy, he was able to generate tens of millions of dollars in a matter of weeks, and he set his sights on building a new type of crypto exchange, citing that he felt that the crypto exchanges at the time simply weren't very good. They were glitchy, unsafe, and had next to no customer support. In 2019, he launched FTX, and in just 3 years, it grew to one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges in the market. This is largely due to the exchange's low trading fees and features that appeal to both new investors and experienced traders. In just February this year, the Bahamas-based exchange reached a valuation of $32 billion when it raised $400 million from illustrious investment firms such as SoftBank, Tiger Global, and Temasek. Its US spin-off is worth $8 billion. To give you an idea of really how valuable the FTX exchange was, it was more valuable than Twitter, Nasdaq, and Deutsche Bank, and this was only after 3 years. Not only did investors flock to FTX, but its founder was lauded as altruistic and an all-round nice guy. He pledged to give away 99% of his wealth, and he hired YouTube influencers to promote the exchange whilst sharing how nice he really was. So where did it all go wrong? Now remember Alameda Research, his trading firm? Well, it's meant to be completely separate from FTX, his crypto exchange. Well, it wasn't. On Alameda's balance sheet, according to a private financial document reviewed by CoinDesk, Alameda's balance sheet was full of FTT. What is FTT? This is an entirely made-up coin that the sister company FTX conjured up, and it allowed customers to get a discount on the FTX exchange. It's not linked to another crypto or an independent asset. It is entirely made up. After the article was published, Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange and former investor in FTX, dumped all FTT tokens, and this led to a crash in the price of tokens, causing massive losses. The Alameda trading firm soon went bankrupt, and FTX halted all withdrawals. If Alameda Trading and FTX were two separate companies, it wouldn't have had any effect on FTX. So the real question is, how did Alameda Trading have $40 billion of assets? It didn't. SBF was taking customer money from FTX and putting it into Alameda. They used these funds to buy their own FTT token, keeping demand and the value high. In essence, none of this would have become an issue as long as customers kept their money in the exchange, but they didn't. What followed was akin to a run on the banks as customers raced to get their funds out of the exchange. SBF collapsed into bankruptcy, and criminal charges are potentially likely to be pursued. And so the moral of the story is, cryptocurrencies and NFTs are mostly gambling rather than investing. FTX was built on the reputation of SBF, an MIT graduate and former Wall Street trader. People outside of this world are likely to just assume that the profit he generated was legitimate, and regular investors just bought into the cult of his personality, earning to give and his promise to give 99% of his wealth away. Aside from this, there was so much other unprofessional stuff going on in his company. The CEO was kind of his girlfriend, and whether or not she was good at her job, I mean, who knows? Not that it matters anymore. In the end, there really is no transparency in crypto, even if you're investing in something you understand. The likely story is, it's all made up. Subscribe for more weekly topics on the world of startups and money, and I'll see you soon. Bye.